Good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, it don't work without you guys. And I'm still amazed that I can actually see how clear and how old I look with these glasses. Finally, I've got some glasses. That's when you know you're old, that you're happy that you have glasses. Whew. I just got finished doing the live stream, and it was fun as always. We had the usual Eagle trolls in here trying to go ahead and stir some stuff up. You have to chase them around quite a bit. It's funny because somebody said if I were to unblock all the Eagle fans out there, that I'd probably have about 35,000 subscribers or so. With friends like that, who needs enemies? Come on. I'm not blocking them. It's the moderators that are blocking them and stuff. But I'll go through the list, and if I see some ones that are kind of friendly ones that I like and stuff, I'll let them back in since the season's starting right now. But as we get through and get started on this season, it was interesting to see Stephen Jones talking about Dak Prescott and stuff. And for me, I feel like that was basically public relations that he was trying to do, talking about Dak and trying to, smooth everything over and say, we believe in Dak Prescott and stuff. But quite frankly, I think they thought for sure they were going to get a deal with Dak. That was one of those situations where they thought, we got a deal, he's not going to turn this down. He's not stupid. A lot of times we think we got a great deal and we wait too long to get it done, and it ends up costing us more later. And unfortunately for the Cowboys, that's what it's going to be. It's going to cost them more money later on. And right now, we hear Bill O'Brien talking about the Texans are, beginning to make a deal for Deshaun Watson. But they pointed out that they're not going to do it in the media. It says a lot when the Texans, the people that ended up trading away Hopkins, kind of understand more than the Cowboys as far as negotiation goes. I don't know, and maybe you guys can find another example, but I don't know of any other team out there that has done negotiations like the Dallas Cowboys in front of the public, where they literally try to turn the court of public opinion against their players, and then end up bending over and getting the deals done. It's just insanity. And the thing that really surprises me, like I said, hearing from Stephen Jones, I was beginning to wonder, are the Dallas Cowboys asleep at the wheel? We've always heard from Jerry Jones, no matter what. But the amount of time that has gone by without hearing a peep from Jerry Jones, it's got to be killing Jerry Jones. I'm trying to remember the last thing we actually heard from Jerry Jones. Was it the draft? Is this the way it's going to be for the season, that we will not hear anything from Jerry Jones? Will he have his television show? His Tuesday morning radio show? Will he be silent the whole season? Is this the new Jerry Jones? Is it now that he doesn't have Jason Garrett, who needed to be held by the hand and led, that he has now football people in places that he can now step back? I don't know, but it just seems like there's more going on than what we are privy to. To hear that Jerry Jones is out in his boat when the team facilities are beginning to open up for players, does that smell kind of fishy to you? For Jerry Jones not to make some kind of a statement or public appearance when his own players have been calling him out and begging for his support? The biggest contract negotiations in the history of the Dallas Cowboys, and we don't hear a peep from Jerry Jones? Come on. Come on now. There's more to this picture than we're being led on. I don't know. But the thing I'm happy about, at least, when you start seeing the lengths that the teams are going and the NFL are going to try and prevent the coronavirus from stopping the season. And it's going to take that and probably more to stop the spread of it. When you start thinking about, Florida hotspots where you got 3 teams there. Texas, California, Arizona, these states that have a lot of football and stuff in there, knowing that the players are going to have to travel to these cities and back. It's going to be rough to have a season. I'm hoping and I'm praying and everything else that I can do that we have that season. You don't realize how big a part something is until you don't have it. And going through this global pandemic, I know it sounds crazy because there's so many things that are probably more important than football. And with so many people that are unemployed, there's so many people who right now are worrying about where the next meal's coming from, and with Congress not passing extensions on some of the provisions that were helping people, that, people have more pressing needs. But football has always been that one equalizer that has given us some time to get beyond our problems. And more than anything right now, we need a distraction, at least a small distraction, to try and help us get through, to give us some hope. Give us some hope. Yeah. I don't really have a whole lot to say tonight. Today's been one of those days that sometimes you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. And some days you just feel like, or at least I do, feel like shutting down. Some days you just feel like you've lost all hope. But then I realize I ain't got time for that. I have to succeed. I cannot fail because others are dependent on me. And so, you just keep on getting on. Just keep on getting on. I want to make sure I thank each and every one of you guys, because if I didn't have you guys here, I know I'd be stir crazy by now. And I appreciate all that you guys do to help keep me sane. Aaron Wojciechowski, I hope I pronounced it right. Make sure you email me, cowboysmark94@gmail.com, because you were one of the winners for the beer glass. And make sure you email me with your address so I can get it to you. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm going to go in here, take me a shower, and curl up next to my wonderful wife and say my prayers. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the morning.